So again, welcome back to me, welcome back to Thailand. True Blue Thai here from Thailand. Hope you're doing well. It is one Sao here in Thailand, which is Saturday, and it's around about 12 o'clock midday, and just doing a Manchester City review for the Chelsea Lionesses, the Lionesses game tomorrow. Don't want to talk about Chelsea. Those lucky Chelsea again, lucky Chelsea. So guys, it's bounce back weekend. Bounce back, this is where we bounce back, etc. The boys playing Wolves, etc. and they're going to bounce back against Wolves today, and the ladies are playing Lionesses tomorrow, and we're going to bounce back because it's bounce back weekend, etc. and got every faith for us to go. We can do it, and I'm going to be smiling Monday morning, etc. Let's go with our two teams bouncing back. Okay, so anyway, so sorry, just bear with me. I'm just going to drink some milk. In Thailand, etc., you get the kids get free milk. But they don't drink it. They don't like it. So I don't understand what kids nowadays. So they give it me because I love the milk. It's nice, being sterilised milk. Genuine Thai milk. See, look, see. But yeah, it's nice. So, for instance, but they give me the milk. So I eat it. So I drink it, eat it, drink it. So yeah, I love milk. So yeah, very good for you. Very good for your body. Anyway, guys, especially as you get older, as I am. Anyway, so right, so I've been listening to Andree and his positivity about the game tomorrow, for instance, and also his take on the feeling in the camp after the Chelsea lucky win on Wednesday, for instance, and how we're feeling. And I've seen how Lauran Hempo has talked about it, out of the fact that she says we're not used to losing. And for instance, and how they are stunned more than anything else, because we're by far the better team, and regardless of whatever you may think, etc. Chelsea had this one chance of a bit of lax defending, etc., and they took advantage. But overall, and they had a great save was on the second half by Masita. But overall, for instance, if it wasn't Bunny, Verve, Laura, countless of chances we had, and unfortunately we didn't put them away. Unfortunately, goals win games, and this is where we are at this level, and we've got to put the ball in the back of the net. Unfortunately, we didn't do so, and we are very disappointed. But the most important thing for us really is the holy grail is the WSL, to which we are 6 points clear. And we go into this game against the LCL. I don't know about you guys. Okay, this LCL, London City Lionesses. I don't like anybody calls City apart from there's only one city, but also Lionesses as well. Lionesses is is it me or is it because when I think Lionesses I always think the national team, they're the Lionesses, and so why is it okay for them to be called Lionesses? London Lionesses as well. And it's just there's many teams. Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, whatever, they're all in London. United, all in London, etc. So why do they get special treatment? Which is has a bit of a crawling move. So we don't like call them the LCL. So for instance, and also they're also playing turquoise, not royal blue, sky blue like us. Anyway, so that's another thing. They're also Andree was asked questions about them as well, and they've got a new manager, but they're not doing too bad in the WSL. I'm sure we beat them early in the season at the I think we have at the Just Stadium. So for instance, but they're a bit it's going to be a difficult game. I don't no doubt, but I'm a little bit skeptical about them. So for instance, and about them, and anyway, so let's have a quick chat, see what Andree's had to say. So Man City failed to, okay, forget about that. City losing Chelsea on Wednesday. Oh my God, let's continue. Andree's team was still on track to win the WSL this season and in control of their own destiny at top of the table. Speaking after the Chelsea defeat, Jürgen insisted that his side are a good place and loss wasn't too determined on their title hopes. A confident team is something that's built for a long time. time, and we've done that now over many games in the Premier League and different cups. So I think it'll be we're in a good place right now, says Andree. City face the Lionesses London to go this weekend as they look to continue their 10-game unbeaten streak in the Premier League. The league leaders are also hoping that Chelsea drop points against Arsenal on Saturday in this weekend, which could swing the league. I didn't realise it was Saturday, I thought it was tomorrow. Right, so keep an eye on that one today. So for instance, come on Arsenal. So that'd be great if we can go into the next week's game, etc. With the 9 points clear of Chelsea, for instance. Of the lucky Chelsea. Following fixture schedule, City have the most forgiving fixture scheduled in the main running. That's good news. Andree and co will get tougher games on their way ahead of the fairly straightforward conclusion to the campaign. After a trip to London this weekend, City faced Chelsea and Arsenal in back-to-back games, where that could win them the lose. If the last season WSL games, the league leaders only face one of four. With the Manchester Salford derby coming up at the end of the March. City's last 2 games of the campaign are against Liverpool and West Ham. Both are in relegation threatened sides at the end of the season, and in season in advantage for City, who will feel confident of picking up 6 points at the close of the year. Despite Chelsea confident of catching City, it would be a real surprise if the Blues could come back. The Blues, why'd you call the Dark Blues? Man City are the Blues. Come back to win the 7th consecutive title. Right. But the thing is, So the thing is, I'm not. One thing I've noticed, especially Chelsea, for instance, went to Liverpool, where Man City went to Liverpool and got a win, etc. You never know, a goal was disallowed in the last minute for Liverpool against unexpected. So Chelsea's gone over there, and Man City was expected to win quite comfortably, and then Chelsea went over there, for instance, thinking, oh well, we're Chelsea, and lost. And so for instance, and also they went to Everton, and also Everton went to Chelsea, Stamford Bridge, and won. So for instance, Everton, so the mere fact that you can't walk, even though they're saying, oh well, City got a relative easy last couple of games, etc. West Ham and Liverpool, I ain't gonna say there was relative comfortable games at all. You can't just take your eye off the ball in the WSL, what I've seen, regardless of whether the team's on top of the league, etc., or the bottom of the league. So you've got. So I'm not using that as an advantage. So what's it called? Sierra Briegman or whatever. I think she was saying about how they Chelsea are quite happy to be the chasers. See. But again, I think Andree said I'd rather be the leading rather than being the chaser, which I thought was a really good comeback from him. So let's have a quick look, see if we can get more information about the game. Right. So we're so the season so far. So as it stands, London are in 8th position. Man City in 1st position, not bad for the first time. Scored total points 60, Man City 33. Goals scored 14, City 34. Goals conceded, City 10. What's the goal? They got 21 shots, 188. Man City 174. So, yeah. Right, the last form guide. Okay, so the City have won every game in our last in the Premier League, etc. And it included the League Cup, etc. We've only got 1 L. Lionesses they beat Sunderland in the FA Cup last week, but they drew with Liverpool 0-0. They lost against Leicester at home, away, and but they also lost against Brighton at home, for instance, and then in the Superliga, and and then they beat Ipswich at home. Away. So, for instance, there you go. Right. Okay. So last time, exactly. September the 28th, when last time we played London City, and we beat them quite convincingly at the George Stadium on the 28th of September 4-1. So what's it called? They are going to be a tricky team, I no doubt. I think they got Misha Paris, what's it called, playing for them. So they're going to be a fairly tricky team, etc. For instance, and I don't. I fancy them to give us cause for some problems, but I expect us. I think they'll be determined. I think City will be determined to win, especially especially with next week's game, and the bounce back, etc. For instance, again, from what what do you call it? I think he was saying. The lady saying, etc. Vivian and Lauran, etc. For instance, he said we don't like to lose. So let's have a bit more information from what Andree said. He says his squad has responded well to their semi-final defeat, but the Blues trip to Bromley on the horizon turned to the WSL. Sorry guys. We know we are a very good team. We showed that on Wednesday, but we didn't convert our chances. Exactly what I was saying to you. The mood is always is okay, and the disappointment, but it's generally that we're in a good spot. We know qualities we have. Sunday's showdown represents a third tie in 7 days for City, including long trips to the south coast. We went to Bournemouth, and now unfortunately we're going down to London again. It's a demanding period for the Blues, and Andree highlighted the key impacts that players can make from the bench this weekend. Who could, should they be called upon? Yeah, exactly. It's about what Andree's got, etc., which Pep Guardiola doesn't seem to have, etc. Is good players to replace tired players, and the players can actually make a massive impact coming on from the bench, and that's what we've seen. So it was good that we have a big squad, and it was good the fact that we can rotate, etc. For instance, and bring on fresh legs, and they can do a good job. With these games, we've seen some players that might struggle. That's me thinking. I haven't read this before, and the last 90 minutes, I've come to make a great impact. We've seen so many times this year that players that are coming on has given us an extra gear to the team. Exactly what I was saying. I haven't read this before, by the way. This is my assumption. We coaches quite often say everybody counts, but we've shown in our game plan and contributions from our finishers. A meeting between the team it's 11:55 kickoff. In tomorrow. Let's see if we can get any more information from to see if I can say before the game. The mood of the players, is excellent, and so for instance, from what the girls were saying, Sam Coffey was asked if she's going to be. She was introduced last week to a rousing reception. I don't think she's fully match fit, but I do believe that she's going to be travelling with the squad. Yeah, she'll be back in training. Hopefully, she'll be coming with us. Lauran and Hemp on fine margins and bouncing back. Exactly, you've got you're exactly what I'm saying. At the moment, we are not used to losing, and to be honest, it's very hard to take. And I mean, you're at this club because you want to win things and because you miss out on trophies. I thought we were really good, to be honest, and I thought we created a lot of good chances. But against the tough opposition, you've got to take 1 or 2 chances that you get, and that decider is the game. It's tough for us to be, but we'll bounce back in no time. We're a strong group, a great group, and together the girls will stick together. So I've no doubt we'll bounce back quickly. So it's bounce back weekend, Laura. It was really frustrating because we created so many chances, and I thought we were better than they're better than Chelsea. And honestly, which I agree with you, Laura, absolutely. But I said earlier, if you're not clinical, it doesn't count for anything. True, absolutely, very, very true. So, I'm sure we'll get a positive result, says Andree. It's again, for instance, I've got every faith in the girls. I really do. I've got every faith for us. We'll bounce back against with the ladies more than the men, really, at the moment. I do feel that we've got a great squad. I think there's a great deal of harmony in the squad. I think from what I can see and from what I'm hearing, for instance, we're getting players back, etc. from injury. The English crisis is not as bad as what we had last season, and we're getting players like Mary Fowler back, and so for instance, and seeing Sydney and coming back as well. So we're in a good position at the moment, and it was quite devastating, to lose to lucky Chelsea. But this is what lucky Chelsea do. For instance, they're not, to me, are not the best team. By far, Man City are the best team. I should say it shows you on the we're 6 points clear in the WSL. But for instance, lucky Chelsea will always get that. They're like the Real Madrid. For instance, they won't be the best in the Champions League, but they'll get that goal, etc. So and they're just lucky, and so but I'm damn certain the girls will get a positive we'll get a positive reaction from the girls tomorrow. So it's 11:55, and I understand why they say 11:55. It's just ridiculous. I don't understand why they come up to that. It's got to be something to do with TV. So if you're going down there, enjoy the team. So I know there's a good set of supporters who go down with the Lioness, with the Blue Sky Blues, and so for instance, enjoy your trip, and I'll be watching from Thailand, and I hope that, for instance, we can claim back the 3 points, which I've got every confidence we will do so. Bunny Shaw, she's in contract negotiations, and I'm very surprised if Bunny decides to move on. I'm sure those contract negotiations will go on to feature an important part of the team. And so for instance, so I can't see her moving on anytime soon. It's going to. So, but other than that. So for instance, if you got anything else to say, anything for instance you think I should be talking about, just let me know, and always read the comments. I'm more happy to read the comments from our WSL team. For instance, I think we're still looking good. For instance, we're by far the best team in the WSL at the moment. And for instance, and we just got to put the goals away against lucky Chelsea. So, but if we can get 3 points today and tomorrow, and then the Rags, so Arsenal can beat the lucky Chelsea today, that'll be 9 points clear for us to go for when we play them next week, and us to go in a massive crucial game. But I'm really looking forward to it. So guys, gonna love you and leave you a true blue tie from Thailand. Like and subscribe, tell me what you think, what's on your mind. You can even ask me about Thailand or Thailand milk if you want. I'm more than happy. So guys, I'll speak to you Wednesday, and hopefully we can have we'll have a 9 points clear on top of the WSL.